Oh, what's up, guys? So, out of all the albums I've listened to this year, I have to go ahead and say that Tory Lanez Chixtape is probably my top five. It's taken completely. I'm taken away. Forget Kanye, forget Jacquees album I just reviewed last week. Those are decent albums. I still do stand by Jacquees having a sixth album. I think Chixtape 5 is definitely a 7 rated album. It's definitely a good one. A quick review of the album. Let's go ahead. Before that starts, though, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We have new content for you coming every single day. And this is the official Tory Lanez Chixtape 5 review of the album. Overall, it tells a decent story. Not a better one than his debut album, I Told You. That's still my favorite Tory Lanez album. I just like the song Flex. I like Dream. I like, dang. What's the other one? Oh, Guns N' Roses. There's a couple tracks off there that I still listen to daily. Off Chixtape 5, I will be listening to Still Waiting by Trey Songz and Tory Lanez. I will be listening to The Take of him and Chris Brown again. I'll be listening to Thoughts by him, Lil Wayne, and Lloyd. I'll be listening to all of that. It's all going to be on replay. All weekend, it's going to be on replay. And the album in chronological order does make sense. It tells a story about Jaleesa coming back. She left him a voicemail, a spiteful voicemail. She sets him up, this girl, Leah, her friend. He starts talking to her. He starts getting with her. You know, he convinces him to sleep with her and whatnot. And they build a bond. And he just goes through the gambit of emotion. He doesn't even flex for real on his album like he usually does. He's not even rapping that much on his album. So if you're an R&B Tory Lanez fan, which I think majority of his fan base is, I like the rapping Tory Lanez, but I do admit that his R&B is what basically made him blow up. And I think him going this direction is a good choice for him. So the song Still Waiting with Trey Songz, obviously users can't help but wait. I like the beat. I like how he sampled that. I didn't like the sample of Beautiful by Snoop Dogg and him and Pharrell. That sample was a little bit, I don't think he needed to sample that one. It just didn't fit, in my opinion. I did like him and Mario. They did that thing for sure. They really did do that thing. Jerry Sprunger with T-Pain coming back to reprise his role in I'm Sprung. I think the video's hilarious, first of all. I'm a Canadian. All right, bye. T-Pain was hilarious in the video, but listen to the song on the album. It really makes you think. It's kind of out of place, but it's good to have that nod from T-Pain. And when you listen to the album overall, you get the vibe of this is what Trap Soul in 2019 would sound like. This is where if Bryson Tiller went back to Trap Soul, this is what it should be. Now, I know Tory been doing Chixtape, obviously, for many years. I've only listened to Fork, and when he blew up, that's the one was popular. Grind on Me, of course, his remake of that, You Got a Bad with Usher. He did really Proud Family. He has plenty of bangers off that. But I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and put this Chixtape above Chixtape 4 and Chixtape 3. But I will say this, Chixtape 5 is the best Tory Lanez album I've heard studio release since his debut. I didn't like Love Me Now as much, and Memories Never Died. That one's okay, but it's not a banger like this one. So if you do like the classical Tory Lanez R&B element with him doing a little bit of rapping, a little bit of trap samples, you're going to love this album. I suggest you go listen to The Take with him and Chris Brown, which is Take Me Down with him and Chris Brown. And Chris Brown, man, he sings his ass off in this one, man. He's really showing off. You can tell why he's a veteran in the game. He's one of the biggest artists of all time. This is why I love Breezy. When you listen to Still Waiting with him and Trey Songz, you can tell that although Trey Songz is on the auto-tune, he still gets his groove back on. Jerry Sprunger, of course. You should listen to A Fool's Tale with Ashanti. I never liked Foolish as much with Ashanti. She's a good singer. But A Fool's Tale with Tory Lanez and Ashanti, that is my second favorite track on the album, other than The Take with Tory Lanez, then Jerry Sprunger. So I'm going to have my favorite tracks listed below. Comment below if you listen to the album. If you did listen to it, tell me your favorite tracks. Tell me your worst tracks on the album. Honestly, only Beautiful is the only song I didn't like first time I hear it, but maybe if I listen to the album a third time, I listened to it twice. If I listen to the album a third time, I might like Beautiful more with the Snoop Dogg feature. But Snoop Dogg verse was fire. It's just the beat didn't match it. I don't think the interpolation was as good as it should have been. But overall, this album gets a solid 7. It shows what classic R&B in the 2000s can do to make an artist's album grow. You can see the growth for Tory Lanez. And for a sales projection, as we always do at the end of every video, I think this will be his highest selling debut album. Like, usually his first week sales have been around 50K to 58K. I think this one might do 70K. No BS. Because it's been highly anticipated. It goes back to his roots. And Chixtape 5 is kind of like the Carter series for him. This is a series that him and his fans have been listening to for years. He's built up a fan base off these mixtapes. And a lot of his fans honestly probably only listen to his Chixtape series. They might not even listen to his other studio albums. So I think this one will do 70K first week. It's not going to get the number one spot because Luke Combs is going to debut this week at number one. Most likely it's going to be number one for 3 or 4 weeks. He still has Post Malone, Kanye West in the way, but he would debut at number 3 or 4 or 5, most likely, one of those positions. I'm strongly going for 3. And if you're a Tory Lanez fan, just go ahead and like and share the video. Let me know what you think about it. And remember, a subscriber a day keeps YouTube from taking my channel away. It's your man, Chef from Off the Dome. I'm out, guys. Peace.